Hey, it's Jessica, and I'm doing a video on feeding my hamsters. I have two dwarf hamsters. This one's Boo. He's my old man. He's around, I think he's getting close to 2 years old. So he's getting kind of old. He's the one that is untamed. I'll put a link in the bottom to one of my old videos, which I think is called The Wrath of Boo. And it shows you how we tried to tame him for a while. And we had a playpen that we put him in. Because I read up that, sometimes with dwarves, the reason why they bite is because they're in their territory. And when they're in their territory, they're even more bitey, because it's their territory and you're trying to put your hand in. So even in the playpen, he still bites. Even old, I can show you. It's not as scary anymore because he's not as fast, but he will still go. He's pretty blind now. I don't have good eyesight to begin with, but he's definitely not gonna see me. Like, I can just put my finger here and he'll be like, oh, like if he's around, he'll kind of be like, what's that? And like go to attack. Get out of the tunnel. Get out of the tunnel. See, he's smelling around. He's a Campbell dwarf. He's got red eyes. He doesn't really use that wheel, so I want to get a silent spinner and put it in and like replace it. But I'll probably put it in this cage, the silent spinner. You put the silent spinner in here and then just take that out. And maybe put that dome, the blue dome, in there, because there'll be room then. He doesn't really use the dome anyways. I've seen him walk into it. He usually just sleeps, like, he'll sleep in that corner, or he'll sleep by his wheel. Bit of a weirdo. Before I switched him to these cages, he used to have, like, a nest. He won't even, like, nest in here anymore. So, I don't know. I don't know what he's up to. I don't even know what he's doing in there. But yeah. It's been a few days, a couple of days. So, he hasn't touched this. This is new to him, but I thought he'd like it. He likes pellets. I gotta get Jude's. Jude is up there. I want to get a bin cage for Jude. I don't know where to put it, but I want to get a bin cage for him. Because then I can have a lot of room. I did end up putting this wood puzzle thing in. I just redid how I had it. I put him on it, and he just kind of jumped off of it, and I don't know if he's really played on it or anything. I think that's a little piece of poo on it, though. He really loves the silent spinner. I mean, the silent spinner. The flying saucer. He basically wakes up at night. He waits until the lights are off, and we're in bed, and that's when he comes out. Just like the morning. Because usually when I wake up, I have to keep the lights off, because Pat will still be sleeping. But there's the odd morning if Pat's not here. I'll have the light on so I can see him for a bit before he decides to run back into his home and sleep. There's his litter box. He's using it. I don't know if he's peeing in it. I think you'd see the pee. I hope he's peeing in it. What is it? Food. Can't see him in there. I gave him like 4 Kleenexes. So he's got a lot. But by the looks of it, because I took the cabin out, it looks like he's buried himself in the back of the cabin and made a little hole in the bedding. And that's where he's sleeping. So all the Kleenex is just on top. I still haven't seen him climb up these logs to get on top of his cabin. This is awkward. I gave him some hay. I just put it underneath there. It looks like he's done something with it. I don't know. It's just orchard grass that I give my guinea pigs. This isn't smart one-handed. So I probably took his bowl out before I started filming. So here's his bowl. He's got the little radish dish. So he's been eating the big pellets, and he's leaving these small ones. Alright. Garbage. I think Boo is probably unhappy with his new food, just because, I'll show you, I've done what you're supposed to do for dwarfs. I'm taking out all the sweet stuff, which, like, I always knew dwarfs weren't supposed to have sweet stuff, so I never gave Boo extra sweet stuff, but I didn't know even, like, the regular seed mixes, you should be taking out stuff. So I bought new food, which unfortunately is still not the best. I showed this before, I'll show it again. This is the food that they were feeding Jude at Pet Value, or at Ballham. It's the Little Martin, Little Friends, Hamster and Gerbil food. I buy the guinea pig food for my guinea pigs. This is actually not bad. A lot of people, I put a link on the Hamster Hideout forum. A lot of people haven't even heard of it, but there is corn in it, so people were like, oh, there's still corn in it, you know, it may not be good for dwarves. It's definitely good for Syrians. But if you look in the ingredients, first ingredient is dehydrated alfalfa meal, then it's wheat shorts, then it's soybean hulls, then it's dehydrated alfalfa meal, wheat shorts, soybean hulls, soybeans, then it's ground corn, then wheat. Oh, it looks like there's some molasses in it, that's not good. So yeah. I'm going to feed this until this bag is out, and then I'm going to switch to the oxbow pellets. I'm not going to waste this bag, it's not awful food. If you have a Syrian, it'd probably be fine, probably be perfect for them. But even if you have a dwarf, they need some sugars. You can't have a sugarless diet, because that's not good for you. It is healthy to have some natural sugar. Now, if your dwarf is actually diabetic, then I don't know. I guess you'd have to then have a sugarless diet. I don't have experience with an actual diabetic dwarf. I want this open. Alright. Button by an accident. But anyways, I got it open because of that. It's just like a pellet. Should have read the ingredients before I bought it, but I probably still wouldn't have known at the time that the corn's not a good thing. So I'm just going to give him some. I'll give him a few because he likes them. That's what he's used to eating. So I will switch to the oxbow pellets after this is done. Just like I want to buy the hairy hamster food from Supreme. Unfortunately, my dilemma was there's one Canadian website that sells hairy hamster food, and there's another Canadian website that says Hazel. And the hairy one, I emailed them and I was like, are you actually selling the hairy or is it Hazel? And they're like, no, it's the hairy. And I'm like, okay, well, you need to change what your website says, because the website says Hazel, but the picture shows hairy, and the ingredients are for the hairy. And I was like, there's two different foods, you need to, make sure you're showing the right one. So they changed it to say hairy. I might buy the hairy one. It is $1 cheaper, and the shipping is cheaper. It's $8.99 instead of $9.99, and the shipping is only $6.99. Well, at the other website, their shipping is like $12. I don't know why. So I might just buy the hairy one. The hairy one doesn't have the BHT preservative, because that kind of, I don't really want to give them a preservative that might be bad. So I'm probably just going to buy the hairy and then take everything out. Right now, unfortunately, I bought this, thinking it was just a basic seed mix and it'd be okay. But there's molasses in it, so I can't take out the molasses. But at least that gives them a little bit of sugar. I did take out everything else. I took out the corn. It's all in here. So I took out the corn. I took out the peanuts. I took out the peas. That was kind of hard to do. And banana, which that wasn't hard to do because they're huge chunks. So this is everything that they're not getting anymore, which Boo was always getting before. unfortunately. So now he's probably like, ah, where's my corn? I just kept it just in case for like a treat. I have, you know, peas for them and, you know, banana if I wanted to give them a little piece. And nuts for that matter, the peanuts. I took some oatmeal and put it in this little container. They can have oatmeal. What I want to do is once I get the hairy hamster food and like the oxbow going, I want to buy flaxseed, sesame seed, and like a bird mixed seed, and mix that in with the hairy hamster, and then and everything. So it's not gonna have any molasses. It's gonna be basic seeds, millet, you know, it's all that goodness for them to have. And I have mealworms, freeze-dried mealworms. I'm not dealing with live mealworms. That's gross. Freeze-dried mealworms are on their way. I got a sample bag. It was only 99 cents. Coming from Tasty Worms. It's a pretty big bag considering it's a sample size. And I paid like $1.03, I guess because of the conversion. It is from the States. But what's surprising is it's free shipping, even for me. Like I figured, yeah, free shipping for the States, but not for me coming to Canada. But it was free shipping, so I paid $1.03 and that's it. So I'm getting that, so that's pretty cool. So they can have mealworms as a protein supplement, along with occasional boiled egg. I know I'm still showing this. I do have milk bones. I've had those for a while. I don't know if they have like an expiry date. So I've had this. I got the mini ones, which is awesome because they're legitimately that size. On the English side. Yeah, that's the actual size. So you can actually give them one milk bone instead of breaking them. Let me see if there's an expiry date. Because these are cheap, so it's not like I care if I have to throw them out. Best Buy. Oh, soon. September. I hate when they do this with the date. Is the 09 the month or the day? And is the 01 the month or the day? Because to me, September 1st, 13th. But I know in Canada, we switch it around and do the day first in the month. Which I don't like. So unless it was like a 27, then you obviously, that's the day. So anyways, it's probably still okay. Yeah, they're legitimately the size. Flash is too bright. There we go. So I always just pop one into their bowl. I don't always pop one in, but they'll get one this time. Now I can't open this bag. I want to get a small bin. This is where all my hamster stuff is. This bin. I want to get a smaller bin just for the food. I don't have to fight with bags anymore. This is annoying. Oh, there we go. So, that's what their food looks like. They check everything out. It's a really annoying bag. Like, I can't even get my hand in. It's such a small opening. Oh, I don't want to make a mess. Oh, I just did. I'm going to vacuum up the pigs anyways. The only reason why I'm giving 2 scoops is because they weren't full scoops. Okay, so I don't know what this red stuff is. Focus, won't stop. I think I should pick it out. The only thing I like about this food is the sunflower seeds in it aren't striped sunflower seeds. They're the, like, black oily sunflower seeds or something. Supposedly they're healthier. So, yeah. Look at that. I didn't end up picking out those red things. Whatever, it's probably something sweet that they shouldn't have. There's one. Yeah, it's probably a fruit. there. I'll take that piece out just because it's really big. It's been a few days since I've given them oatmeal, so I guess I can sprinkle a little bit of that on. I should have planned this out ahead of time. Opening up things with one hand is impossible. So I really don't know how much to give with oatmeal, and these are pretty big flakes. Boo lots. Boo can have what he wants, he's old. Nah. Oatmeal. This is their litter, chews, extra ovo pieces. I do have the crunchy mix. They probably won't be getting that a lot. Mind you, those nibble rings are probably okay when they have, I think it's just alfalfa. The rest of it's like corn, peanuts, stuff they shouldn't have. Every time I feed the hamsters the guinea pigs think it's for them. Like anytime they hear like a bag rattling now. Okay, this container is impossible to open. It's a twist. That's what I like about this container. You know, you can't open it by accident. Ow, that's not opening. I'm gonna give them maybe a couple of peanuts out of this. Not the banana, it's too sweet. Or I'll just keep that and I'll take what I think is okay for them to have out of this crunchy mix. Probably do that. Let's see. Oh, sorry, because you will hear that beeping. It's my battery being low. I don't know why my phone does that. I shouldn't do it when I'm recording. It's just silly. Because it's just 15%. Like, it warns you way ahead of time. Okay, so here's the crunchy mix. I'm going to give them nibble rings. I know these are just nibble rings. You can buy them. Nibble rings. I don't know what's what. I don't see peanuts. I see a whole bunch of flaked stuff. Oh well, at least they get a nibble ring. That's healthy. What's this? What is that? I was not even picking up the color of it. It's weird. So yeah, so that's what I feed my hamsters. I wish Jude was up. I don't feel like waking him. I think that's kind of mean. Okay, so my flash just turned off. It's like the first time it's done that. I got a battery saver on my phone, unfortunately, and I think it's causing the issues. Now I know. Don't make a video when you know your phone's gonna be dying anymore. So yeah, this is without flash. It's really dark. So here's the food. Let me make it up and give Boo his. He's probably gonna take some light. He's probably gonna take the bone first and then we'll ring. It's not for you. It's not for you. You can't even see you. So Boo's been looking for his food because I've been watching. There he is, if you can see him. It's kind of better without flash because now he's not so scared to come out. You gotta move. You gotta move, bud. Yeah. See how he kind of is quick? Trying to get out of my light. But yeah. What did he grab? Nibble ring? I had bedding up here on the second level, and he took it all out. So yeah, it's not me being mean. I did have bedding on that level for him. Jared's food. This isn't so dark. It's pretty good. Maybe we can wake him up. I have this lid attached just through here. Well, not the lid, the kebab. So as food goes. He still lets me touch him, no problem. I want to wash the ball that I have again. Put on the ball. I'll show you the ball. It's a dwarf ball, such a small one. There it is. Who's been in it before? But even though it's been washed once, it still smells like shavings. Dump that in there. And that's a good container for food. I'm just rambling on about nothing. Let's see. Where is he? Where is he? Get back. Oh, he's deep in there. There he is. There he is. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Jude. There he is. The only thing I hate about opening up his house like this is I know I'm disturbing everything. I know there's Kleenex picking out everywhere. Oh, you got a milk bone. You got a milk bone. So he took the milk bone right away. Yeah, you can go back home. I won't be that mean. So there's your glimpse of Jude. I'll tuck in his Kleenex after. Because I'm not that mean. And I can't do it right now with one hand. So yeah, sorry that this video is so long and like 3 parts because my phone's dying. But yeah, the only thing he grabbed was a milk bone. I think the rest of it he's just like, food. Oh yeah, thanks for watching. If you have any questions about my hamsters, or pigs, guinea pigs, whatever, go ahead and ask. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.